Hey, listen, let's get this out of the way, all right? Get it out of the way. I know majority of you seen. I woke up to it after a stream. Actually, I'm gonna try not to curse, to be honest with you, because that's coming from a place of anger, and I'm nowhere near angry. You feel me? I thought Fat Paw got leaked. I woke up in disarray. Sorry, I cursed again. But Siggy had hit my phone. He was like, yo, like, he was just like, yo. I'm like, yo, did the day come? But it was supposed to be a day for this to come. I'm not mad at it, Those messages were me. Indeed were me. I take full accountability for all of those. I don't know. Some of those might be Photoshopped now by now, but majority of that was 100% me. And, hurt people and say hurtful things. And at the time of those things where they were said, I can definitely say from the actions of other people behind closed doors, I was hurt, So, and that doesn't validate.
Y'all think me and Bruce got the same eyebrows?
The things that I said, because I don't need to validate any of those things, because they are old things that was said. If you can match the context up with the dates and everything and how I was talking, I think majority of it was like 2 months ago, summertime, but that doesn't change the fact that it was said. And me, I'm telling you, I don't take back any of the things that I said, me personally. And that's not me being an asshole. That's not me trying to be boastful. That's just me being a grown man. I said those things. I said some of those things to those people off of the internet. So it's no different. It's really no different. And to be honest with you, I don't expect y'all to don't view me as an idol. Don't view me as nothing other than who I am, which is Bruce. So I don't really care to get too deep into my business, because it happened to me and said to me. Stuff was said to me,
Donation.
God, what the go on? Yo.
Try you, Bruce.
So already, he's taking advantage or taking accountability for the stuff he said. He's giving vague explanation, but for the most part, he's taking accountability for it. That's what people ask for him to do. He's doing it. He's saying that was 100% him. He's not taking back anything he said, so he's standing on business. One man army against 50. It is what it is. Why did they always...
I'm taking full accountability, bro. I don't know why. I didn't even look all too deep into the internet and what was said about me from other people, but I'm nipping all this in the bud. Don't think it's going to be a tit for tat thing with me, because I done already did that with abundance of, and I'm not here for that. I'm 23 years old and I'm acting my age. So you guys should as well. And that's my only advice that I could give to you guys, and that's to whoever think they can add their 2 cents in when they're not included. So let me see. Pretty much hit the nail on that. I also seen people talking about in my DMs what I would need. Am I mentally okay? Let me tell you something, y'all. When you close that app and realize that shit don't affect your day-to-day life unless you let it, that shit doesn't get to me in the slightest. I'm sorry. I woke up every single other day waiting for my life to change in some type of way, and it didn't. And I'm completely in the wrong. What was done in the dark shall come to the light, and that's just not for me. And when it comes to the light, you better, you feel me, be here to stand on it. Have faith behind God, because no matter what.
Now, I see that down there. I don't think that I like him saying that this stuff doesn't bother him, because it clearly does. Like, I have a theory, and I want to listen to a little bit more of what's being said before I just come straight out with my theory. But I personally believe that a lot of this stuff was exacerbated by, people that are audience members. To be like 100% audience members were the one that got to him and blew this up into a situation that it didn't need to be. Like, that's what it is. That's 100% what it is. And so now you're trying to chump it off like, oh, I don't care. You know, this stuff doesn't really affect me. It doesn't bother me. But that's cap. Like that is 100% cap. That is like 1,000% cap.
What, this shit could happen to anybody, and if it happened to one of you motherfuckers, I know damn for sure it's gonna look worse than what I was saying. And you feel me? And that's not that I'm not trying to compare the two. We two different people, but man, shit could have looked way worse, and I could have said it way worse. And the things that I said, they were worse because it hurts people's feelings. It hurt people's feelings. And like I said, going back to hurt people, you know, at the time, yeah, my feelings was hurt, bro. Should I have said those things to a nigga in my group chat that's 300 pounds with a diabetes patch on his forehead? No.
And now he getting his little jokes off. But
Bruce wasn't thinking there. I should have went to the source.
He getting his little jokes off, but I think that's a part of him being genuine. You can chop it off to that, but he's getting his little jokes off. But that to me, that still states that it still hurts because you kind of got to laugh through the pain. Y'all ever heard that expression? Like, you got to laugh through the pain. Yeah, that's what this is. Now, what that pain is, you know, we might have a debate or, you know, a conversation, but this nigga's affected by this no matter what's going on. Like what he said.
Let me mute this. I didn't even have this open. I don't even know how y'all donating. Let me mute this.
So, when we doing boys' night again?
No trolling. Do not make me laugh, bro. Don't make me laugh right now, y'all. For real.
Don't make me laugh, but I'm telling jokes.
Yeah, man. Okay. You see, like, I was in a moment of vulnerability right there. Vulnerability. And that's why it's just like, bro, come on, bro. Going to that where people are validating these negative opinions that I have because they also fuck with me as well. That wasn't right. And I know millions and millions of other people do that within their friend groups, but it's all about going to the source, the root of the problem, and that I did every single time. Everything that y'all seen, bro, most likely not even old, but the simple fact of it was already handled from myself. So it's just like I hit up niggas' phones before I turned this stream on. I wasn't just gonna turn the stream.
But you handled it immaturely. Like, you handled it immaturely. Just because you come out and say, yo, all the stuff that I said about Kai, all the stuff that I said about Rage, all the stuff that I said about these people, I handle, you know, I talk to these people offline or whatever the case may be. Yeah, but if you still went like behind niggas' back and talk shit about them, that don't make it right. If I got an issue with my brother and then I talk to him first or second, talking behind the person's back is the issue. Because now you definitely seem double-sided. You seem like double-sided. You seem talking out of the sides of your neck. You seem like you can't be trusted. If you go over here and say, oh, yeah, well, I talked to him and this situation was handled and da-da-da-da-da. But when somebody else has a conversation with you, you talking bad about them. Like, you talking to Kai in good faith, and then behind closed doors with the mods, he's a copycat, he's a this, he's a that, the third. Like, no, bruh. No. And then chat is saying, like, Kai said he didn't even handle the situation. Like, this is, yeah, all right. This might be what Rage was saying with the manipulator stuff. But to me, he's not manipulating me because he's just dibbling, dabbling back and forth. And I can catch that. That's easy to catch.
On in a rush because niggas was hating on me on Twitter, trying to figure out what's going on, comparing me to anime characters and all this jazz and shit. Sorry for cursing, but yeah, like, I had to really take my time with this shit because it's coming from the heart, not no PR team. And I'm in the wrong 100%. Now, do I expect you guys to fuck with me? Do I expect to be friends with any of you? I'd rather much not very so. I haven't been friends with these people in a long time, and I've separated myself from those people since. So I don't expect nobody to fuck with me. To be honest, if you don't mess with me, I don't really care. I don't care to be liked. I'm already loved. And that's all that matters to me. So the people feelings that I hurt, I apologize. I already did apologize. I'm more so apologizing to my core community because I know y'all sick and tired of defending this fat nose. You feel me? Like, but don't even think y'all got to do that, man. The only thing I need is God, and we all do. Oh, we very much all do, and we do.
Have y'all noticed the theme from like these internet guys in the past like 2, 3, 4, 5 months, like this year, really 2023 just as a whole. Literally, all of them, God this, God that. I'm going back to Young Don. Young Don did a whole switch. It's God this, God that. Sneeko, whole switch. God this, God that. Allah this, Allah that. Aiden. Jadeon recently. Bruce recently. I feel like turning to God in these moments, and nobody's ever going to say this, but I'm going to say it because it just seems weak to me. That shit seems like the weakest shit in the world to me. That publicly turning to God in the public eye at your lowest seems weak to me. And that might be the hot take of the week or whatever, but that's crazy. And I'm not saying Young Don's was cap. I'm not saying nobody's is cap. It's convenient. It's convenient. And then what I will say about something like Young Don is when you do it, it's not in good faith. Specifically in the beginning, you have, what is it, a new converter syndrome, or they call it something like that, where somebody just finds the religion and now they're just bashing everything out on people that, you know, aren't a part of this religion. So I hope Bruce doesn't go on this this tirade of like, this you can clearly tell he doesn't have God in his life, or maybe he's just using God in this excuse because he heard other people use God in they excuses when they got caught as a real celebrity. You know, Dwayne Wade is cheating, he goes to God. Oh, you know, God, it's God, man. God, shut up, bro. God got my back.
But man, yeah, that all came from the heart, to be honest with y'all. So that's really all I have to say on that. The people that was mentally checking up on me, like trying to figure out, yo, you good? Like, that shit is such a bummer. This shit is so high school, man. Y'all didn't have to do that. Don't think like for one slight bit my mental failed because of this. It needed to happen, and I'm happy that it happened. So the fat, overweight nigga that leaked it, you did God's work, man. Now look at you, still in the same position you in, and I hope it gets better, man. And look, I swear to on my, I'm not even gonna put that on my dukes. Chill, it's too much negativity in here to put some on my dukes. Fuck the industry. Fuck, I don't need, in the most humblest way possible, my Lord and Savior. I don't need nobody. I don't need no collab. I don't need no nigga naming my videos. I don't need none. I'm blessed to have what I have, and I'm cherishing that, and I've been cherished that. So I don't need shit. Fuck the industry. I don't really care don't stop. Don't. If it's over because I'm not friends with certain niggas, then let it be over in your head, because I'm still up in this shit throughout the whole year. I swear to God.
On God fucking midget monster.
Stop. No, again and again. Stop. Do not go around dissing folks' name. Don't do that. Don't be childish, y'all. Don't be childish, because I could have came on here the first day that shit even got out and came on here and be childish and said fuck everybody. That's not cool. I'm in the wrong, bro. I am one.
Look, bro. Look. Bruce got burned, and he responded in a childish way. Bruce got burned, and he responded in a childish way. Niggas talking out of both sides of his neck. I don't need nobody, but don't talk bad about nobody. Don't talk bad about nobody. Especially when you done riled up your audience. You know what type of audience that you cultivated. All this stuff is nasty. I do want to say this. I personally think and know that what he's saying is right. Like, he don't need collabs. He don't need these different things. He don't need the people, or he don't need the whatever. Like, he doesn't need that stuff per se to succeed. He doesn't need it. But I think that at a certain point, everybody recognized that this thing was the thing that was going to boost, you know what I'm saying, their name, their cachet, like who they are in the industry, et cetera, et cetera. All these things were going to boost that. Now, was it mismanaged? Possibly, because somebody thought that they were actually friends. Somebody thought that they were actually actively friends. And that's probably where they got hurt. But in real life, like, set boundaries with people. Have better understandings. Stop using labels so haphazardly. Like, that's where a lot of people get burnt. A lot of people get burnt because they throwing it around all crazy. And then with them throwing it around all crazy, I guess they feel like, hey, this is the perfect time to just start acting childish so I can get out of it. Nigga gonna say, thank God that the dude leaked this stuff. You didn't want this stuff leaked. You'd rather not have it leaked. Or maybe, just like somebody that's childish in a breakup, he wanted it leaked because he couldn't be a man enough to say, hey, I'm actually not y'all's friends. I don't want to be around y'all. But to try to act like this is all according to plan and all this stuff like that, that's corny, bro. That's hella corny.
100% in the wrong. But I'm standing on what I said, and that's just for me because I was feeling that way. Y'all wasn't feeling that way, so y'all don't have the right to diss people's names. And I'm not even here to diss people's names. It's none of y'all. This is high school shit. This is why it's just like, no, don't do that. Don't continue to put out negativity. Don't do that. Don't go tit for tat with people because I'm not doing that shit. That shit burnt out, bro. But the real, I just explained it, bro. Y'all already should get it. And if you don't get it, you don't need to. You really don't need to. And the people that was even spoken about in the messages was hit up outside of the internet. So everything y'all doing on the internet, that shit don't concern me. Everything that y'all saying when y'all talking to y'all cameras, don't think y'all talking to me, bro. That's all I can say. Please don't, because my phone work both ways, and I'm calling motherfuckers just like how y'all can call me. So if you feel away, don't say it to the internet like I did. I fucked up on that. 100%. 100%, man. But I fucked up.
The only reason,
but
the reason why they gotta say it, the reason why they at least feel like they have to say it is because you initially brought it to the internet. And I don't think that they think that they're talking to you, because based off of what I heard from all that stuff, they're not talking to you. They're not talking to you. They didn't pin the message to Bruce. They're addressing what's going on. And maybe we could talk about the therapy concerns, but even if I'm not mistaken, the way that Kai framed it was he needs help. The way that Rage pinned it, he needs help. And I'm pretty sure you probably talked to Rage. I'm pretty sure you still cool with him, you still follow him. So I'm pretty sure you still talk to Rage. But no, man. Nobody's talking to you. They're addressing the situation on the internet because you brought it to the internet. And it looks crazy that now something that did not have to be this has blown up. Not just because of this situation, but because of the other situations in the past where you've taken boys' night, collaborations, potential friendships, and you've taken it to the umpteenth degree. You've taken it to the umpteenth degree at this point. Like, if none of that stuff was working, it still didn't have to get to today. It shouldn't have gotten to today. It really shouldn't have gotten to today, but it did because of you.
I can say on that. I can't say I take back what I said because that's how I was feeling, straight up. Hey, look, man. Y'all in here, what I'm going to say to y'all, bro, whatever in the dark comes to light, you lay in the bed that you make, nigga. Period.
Donation.
Simple as that. Back in the sub mode. Bye-bye. Yo, man, listen.
Donation.
It's no need to send hate to him, man.
Glad you're back to FRFR.
Yo, it's love to that man, bro. Real shit. He did the dirty work what needed to be done, bro. That shit had to get out.
Donation.
That shit had to get out, Chad. It did. It did.
Donation.
Bro, I never was sad, I promise.
Love how you not talking about sending Kai an essay saying sorry.
Dude, because I'm a grown-ass man. I'm a grown-ass man, and anybody who even talks about somebody sending them an apology, when they have, you feel me? Nigga, I'm a grown-ass man. If I'm going to apologize, I'm going to apologize, bro. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with being apologetic. Sorry, I keep fucking swallowing this shit. It's not like a loogie yet, though. Never seen so many parasocials in one spot. I heard motherfuckers was comparing me to anime characters, like all of that. Like, that's kind of crazy, bro. But that should just show you like how old these motherfuckers are. They're literally all 12 years old.
Donation.
back on regular scheduled program. If you fuck with me, you fuck with me. If you don't, God bless you. Cause
Yeah, I think that these are all like life lessons for the youth that does watch them, and even for the creators themselves. Like to the creators, you are a person who commands an army of youth. Like you just command an army of youth. And so I hate when niggas is like, oh, why are they doing this? Why are they doing that? You know, I don't understand these 12-year-olds. All of a sudden it's these 12-year-olds, these 12-year-olds, these 12-year-olds. But you command that army of 12-year-olds. You speak to that community of 12-year-olds. So you know how your audience is. I would think that means that you move a little bit differently. And you might say, sure, you know, I don't have an obligation to speak a certain way to my audience, but you should be better because you see your influence. Like, I hate to be that corny guy, but with great power comes great responsibility as well. So you should be doing better. You should be doing better. Now, to the kids that keep watching these guys, I'm not going to lie to y'all. This should be a fantastic lesson. Stop getting wrapped up into these people. Stop getting wrapped up into these people. Stop getting wrapped up into these people. That is specifically it. These relationships are crazy. Parasocial, Giraldi, is defined as a one-sided relationship where one person extends emotional energy, interest, and time, and the other party, the persona, is completely unaware of the other's existence. So have you ever heard the song by Eminem, Stan? Stan is like the embodiment of what a parasocial relationship is. And that's what a lot of people have with the creator. Now, the only thing I will say is the creator does a good job of, you know, catering to that parasocial relationship. When you shout out a name, when you, oh, what's up, Kim Master? Hi, Kim Master, what's going on, man? How you doing today? And have like a little fake me out conversation and shit like that. They cater into that. They literally cater into that. But especially when you get to these big name creators, it gets absolutely insane. Maybe the small creators can have different conversations, but the huge creators, you've got to let that stuff go. I think that people need to set boundaries. Stop placing labels on people that you don't know in real life. And then be adult about handling your business. Standing on business means that you being an adult about it. That doesn't mean going in these group chats and being childish and saying all these stupid little things about it. Like that's a crazy concept to me. That right there is absolutely fucking crazy to me. I'm standing on business, but I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing it for real. I'm just saying these things. I'm behind closed doors. Yeah, I've been stop fucking with them people. You talking about them behind closed doors. It don't work like that. It do not work like that, Bruce. Is this him from that CS:GO thing? Yeah. Yeah, I think that I want to be done with that. I want to totally be done with that conversation. Like, totally be done with that conversation. Totally be done with that conversation. Nobody's worried about that. No more. We're off that.